holy crap. Like, so I have a bigger computer now, a 27-inch. And I'm like, wow, I can see everything. No more like little mini. I didn't think that'd make a difference, but I guess it does. Okay. My old one was dying. The screen kept going black, and I would get upset because it would create like this panic, like, am I gonna be able to get my readings done? But anyway, happy Friday. This is the messages for, and it's Friday the 13th, which really doesn't mean too much. But anyway, it's a quirky number and date. But this is for the 14th through the 21st. That's what it is. I'm like, what day would that be? So let's take a look at what's going on with your earth, fire, water, and air babies. Okay. A lot of connecting to the divine. All right. Now, as all of us readers have to do, it's like we have to put this disclaimer out there that this may not apply to you, so don't get pissed. It's just what we're saying when it's like, this is a general read. No, what we're truly saying is this is not for everybody, so don't get pissed if it doesn't apply to you, if it doesn't resonate. All right. So the energy for our cardinal signs, or our earth signs, that's our cardinal Capricorn, our fixed Taurus, and our mutable Virgos, which we are slowly, coming to an end. This is Virgo season, which I am very much enjoying. We have the Pearl card in reverse. I feel they're really grounded this week. That's the message that I'm getting. And hopefully this camera is better too, so it's less foggy or, whatever. But I'm just mesmerized by the clarity. I'm like, wow, I love this computer. But anyway, connecting to the divine is in the upright. So I feel like they're grounded, because this would tell me that they are, like, it's asking them to connect to the divine. And I feel like they're just like really grounded, checked out, not entertaining stuff that doesn't serve them, like the BS. Your child is just very focused. Something could be coming up with some chaos. I almost feel like it's an internal conflict and a chaos that is on the inside. I'm not really getting the sense right now that it's external. I'm not feeling like it's involving a situation, an external circumstance, an experience, nothing outside of them, as much as it is them working through something or working out something, if that makes sense. Which makes perfect sense. They're being true to themselves. So whatever is transitioning, I feel like they're having the struggle, like, am I being who I'm supposed to be? Am I, it's like this reevaluation of self. And they come to the point where they're just like, I'm just going to be me. Like, this is what they should be doing. Just following their spirit. And the solution is just kind of like go with the flow. They have the world energy. I don't know if you can see it. Probably won't. Hopefully you can read this now. This is beyond awesome. I'm really loving this computer right now. It says the earth is going through a transition of energy and your sensitive body is feeling it. You are not alone, except the help of others. So they may need to talk to you this week about how they're feeling, or you may find that they lean on you a little bit more for guidance or just reassurance. For you, Dad and Mom, you are magical this week. Yay, look at how awesome this card is. I may not be able to read it too much, but it says, I am mysterious, I am unique, and I am committed to being a mystical wonder everyone is trying to figure out, but no one can. I will use my positivity and genuine demeanor to lure others into my whirlwind of awesomeness. I will never reveal my secret because the secret The magical ingredient is simply me and who I have chosen to become. I am magic. Everything is flowing for you in work and home. You feel really on top of your game this week. So that's the gist of it. If you like something more personal, I already pulled that. Feel free to reach out to me. Eventually, I will just have the description in the box below because I know people are lazy and people don't feel like searching because it takes too much brain power and energy, and everybody's like, just make it easy for me. My brain is already like, you know, short circuiting and wired, you know, high wired. I'm a parent. I don't have time for this. Just show me where it is. Just tell me. Make it easy. So we'll do that eventually. Until then, just click on my homepage and there's a Facebook link on how you can contact me and get a more thorough reading. So I am seeing for our fire signs, which is our cardinal Aries, our fixed Leos, my bad. Libra is an air sign, which we're coming into later this month. But we got our fixed Leos and our mutable Sagittarians. Right off the bat, with what's before me, I see a lot of emotion. I see a lot of heart-centered things this week, which is beyond awesome because I love when the cards speak. I love when the cards are they all resonate and they show it. So your child has attract a relationship in reverse. And I know that this isn't, especially for certain ages, I really feel that this is putting their energy towards themselves this week. Creative energy, focused, goal planning, whatever investment they're going to be investing in themselves is what I'm trying to say. Whatever energy that they will be putting out, that potency is going to be put back inside of them, which is great. So this upcoming week, you know, your child is just like, it's all about me right now. They're being asked to take chances, to think outside of the box, to let go of fear. They have come to the edge. Don't be afraid. There are new opportunities coming your child's way if they will simply take the leap of faith, take the risk, go out there, put themselves out there, have faith. It's like whatever they are feeling, whatever hesitation, they are being asked to go over and beyond that. This card particularly is not clear to me. What's changing? They have the leaving card in reverse. So I feel it's not a physical departure. It's not a physical thing. I almost feel like something is coming to them. That's like the feeling that I'm getting now. It's because it's like, to me, right off the bat, this tells me like a physical, like they're moving from one place to another. That's what I immediately thought. And for it to be in the reverse, my immediate thought was, oh, well, so they're not leaving something. But that's confusing if they're being asked to take a leap of faith and come to the edge. This is what is happening. Something is coming towards them. Beautiful things. You see almost how the butterfly is coming towards the flower? Something is coming towards them in a beneficial way. Help is coming to them. Something is coming to, something positive, beneficial is is headed in their direction this week. And the solution is just, the end of it ends with emotional healing. So it says it's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. Thank you for throwing your shorts at me. He likes to do that sometime, but anyway. But this is what we have going on here. And this is beautiful because this personally speaks to me, and I recognize how this relates to me in my personal life. For parents, you are wise. It says, today I am committed to going with my instinct. Only I know what is best for me and what I am capable of achieving. I'm trying to read this backwards. Where was I? I'm going to stop here because I can't. My personal instincts come before others' advice. I learn from my mistakes and forge on. From today forward, my ideas and beliefs come first. There's some boundaries there. There is coming into your higher self. There is some buffering, like things that no longer serve you. We're reprioritizing things in your life. So a very beautiful read. I don't know about you guys. I know last week's, like the past 2 weeks, were for someone because I did feel them strongly. I just know that for me, they didn't fully resonate with where I was. And maybe the intensity just wasn't that great or as much for me as I anticipated. And so I was like, oh crap, there's some stuff going on. And then it was like, bloop, like, oh, that didn't happen, or it wasn't as bad as what I thought it would be. And this week has been fairly mild. I would say peaceful, but not how it didn't. The words that I said did not resonate as deeply for me as they have weeks before. So now on to our water babies. We have our Cancer. I was like, I can't think of what these are right now. Our cardinal Cancer, our fixed Scorpios, and our mutable Pisces. Ooh, I think they had this before. This is some stillness. Yeah. It's some stillness and, processing for sure. Wow. Ouch. This feels draining. It feels like something happened and they're like, something caused them to like kind of just go in. This is their focus for the week. So, your child has the Jade card in reverse, where it's not a time to take action and look, to the sky as much as it is like focusing on what is important, going inward, going deeper. Does that make sense? Heck yeah, it does. It does. Message in the bottle in reverse. I almost feel like this is like the Eight of Wands in reverse, where communication, there could be communication going out instead of coming in. There could be like a halt or a halt to communication, like no talking. There could be a delay in communication. This could be your child specifically, like they are they're internalizing messages, but they're not sharing what they feel. So it may be difficult, as far as talking with them. They may not feel like talking this week. They may be more withdrawn and subdued in their language this week. I feel that. It could be a halt with communication with another individual where it's just they're on both sides. Like something happened and they don't want to talk about it right now. It also could just be a delay, like your child is waiting for an answer for something if they're older. If they're approved to go to a program, or they're waiting for something, permission from school or something like that, where they're waiting for the approval to go ahead with something. In the meantime, what's changing is the need to keep the faith. This is what's in transition. So this need to just be still, be patient, keep the faith, do the work. Excuse me. And ultimately, it ends with shielding themselves, protecting themselves, maintaining healthy boundaries, and just saying during this time, I'm just taking time out for me. As a parent, it may be very important for you to recognize this and limit their external activities. If they want to stay in the house, if they want to stay in their room, if they want to go to the water, just honor what they want to do, obviously within the parameters of your discretion. But yeah, it's this beautiful, like, peaceful, sacred card. This, like, I'm going in. It's a beautiful, like, wrapping. Like this color is very warm. This color is very vibrant. I'm just gonna cover my face right now. But it's very inviting. It's like a warm blanket. And I almost see like this little bud right here. Like, that's your child, like, in the safety and the protection of this flower, these petals. Your child is just like, like at peace. They're shielded. You, dad and mom, you are resilient. I feel like there's like a wave that hit you, something like crashing in, and like it's like it just came out of nowhere, like it caught you off guard. You're like, okay, so how do I manage this now? What do I do now? And it's like, I am resilient. I am rock solid. I'm a rock solid superstar, ready to take on the day. I am meant to be great. And yes, I might fall. Excuse me. But the harder I fall, the higher I will bounce. I will always get back up, and I will better myself because of it. I welcome each lesson. I am resilient. There you go. So that's the messages for our water babies. Moving on to our air sign, which is our cardinal Libra, our fixed Aquarians. Thank you. It's like my brain said it for me. It was on autopilot. I really wasn't thinking. And our mutable, I almost said Capricorn, mutable Geminis. Ooh. A lot of inward stuff this week. A lot of inward stuff. It's like every child in some capacity is going inward. They have a decision to make. This feels like 2 cards, but it's 1. Yeah, I guess they are that thick. Okay. What else? Yep, no motivation. Yeah. What's going on here? I am feeling an emotional setback. I'm feeling a heaviness with our air signs. I'm feeling a withdrawal, like going inward. Something external happened. It's their motivation is affected. They also have a decision to make or options available to them. Let's start off with this gold card in reverse. A very beautiful card. But notice how it's in reverse. Like, it's a circle and things are coming towards it. It's attracting abundance. And I wouldn't say that they aren't attracting this abundance this week. And I wouldn't even go so far to say that it's negative and stuff is going away from them or they're attracting negativity or nothing like that. I get a standstill. It's on hold. The abundance is there for them. I really just feel like for this week, it's on hold while they work something out. Like, this is coming. In my opinion, this is coming. But it's almost like a yellow light. No pun intended. There's a hold on this gold. Haha. So there's something has to happen. A decision needs to be made before this will come up right. This is a choice. And I feel that this is important to them. It could be going to a sleepover. It could be taking like extracurricular activities. It could be friends. It's a choice. It's like they are aware that whatever thing is in front of them, it will kind of change the path that they take. They can't, it's a definitive thing now. Like, it's, if I go this way, these are the choices that will be available to me now. If I choose that, then these are the choices. So it's not a, it's a very, like, I can't articulate it the way that I'd like to. But this is one of those things where it's not like picking a color. It's not something that they can change. It's once they choose, that will decide options that are closed off to them and new options that are being made available to them. So it's, I wish I could think of a clear word, but it's one of those choices that is going to impact their life direction in a way where they can't choose both. One choice will lead to the closing off of others. That's what kind of deal it is for them. This could be one or two ways. Now, this is saying, and they need motivation or they have it. I'm feeling that they have it in the upright. That's what it means. Like, you have motivation. This is going for you. And the reverse, this could mean that they don't have motivation or they have the motivation that they need to get it done. I feel more so that there is a block, a procrastination in their motivation this week, especially for, I would say, your Libras, actually all three of them. They're going to do it differently for sure, but Libras may have a difficult time making a decision. Aquarians will, either they'll figure out what they want and they're going to stick to it and it's going to be difficult for them to change their mind, or that's what it is for Aquarians. And Geminis, bless their heart, are just going to go back and forth. They're just do it this way and then they change their mind and go back, change their mind. So it's just something of a motivation nature. It's difficult. It's like, why can't I make a choice? Why can't I make a decision? This almost indecisiveness is happening. And I don't know what it has to do with them. Like, because they have the "you are lovable" card in reverse. And it says, love who you are as you're created perfectly. Everything about your true self is beautiful. And they don't think that for some reason. For some of your preteens and teenagers, and even adults, this is a very particular, I gotta get comfortable in my seat now because I'm about to say something important. This is about their development as an adolescent. Who am I? Who are my friends? Who do I hang with? Who do I like? Things of that nature. And not that I'm putting it out there like that, because I'm very sensitive to wanting to not, how do I want to say? I just really want to be sensitive to where parents are with their children and not say one thing as a blanket statement for all, or saying something that may or may not apply to every parent. So for maybe a few of you, this isn't all. I'm getting this like sexual, like, who am I? Am I gay? Am I straight? Something like that. And I'm just putting it out there, not to promote it, because anybody who knows me, I will tell you, I love people, but that's not my personal thing to promote. But I love all humans. So I hope people who watch this are mature enough to understand what I just said. Okay? But I really feel that there is something in the mind where, for those people who this applies to, your child is really evaluating and asking themselves those questions. So this is an opportunity for whoever this may apply to ask about those things. How do you feel about yourself? Whatever. But don't allow your child, don't shy away from it. Be honest, be open, be real. Have heartfelt conversations and be receptive to the words that your child says, because they are a human with emotions and they need to be heard, validated, and they need feedback. And that's for any human being. So that's a small portion that I'm getting. For the rest of the parents who have the adolescent children, this could be, my body is changing. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I fit in. I don't know which way I want to go. I don't know who I should be friends with. I don't know which crowd I should hang out with. I'm feeling kind of stuck. This is confusing. I don't love myself. I'm scum. And this kind of spiral of not having, this is what it is, not having a place to land. So here's the solution. Here's the answer. For parents who this resonates with, this is an opportunity for you to reestablish the foundation of where your child lands. And it is simply, your child is who they are, as they always will be. And for them to not feel like they have to choose this or choose that or go this way. This is more, who are you? Who you are right now is who you are, and that's okay. And you don't have to have an answer. You don't have to figure it out. Just be you. Be You don't have to have an answer. And I know that sounds like a very like non-structured concept, but air signs are used to this because stuff is in their minds. They rule the mind. So if you can articulate to your child in a way, don't set out to ascribe to any set structure. Just be like the wind and feel it. Feel what you do what you feel. And I feel that will help them. And this will help you too in that discussion, is being sincere. Okay. It says, I'm committed to being authentic and genuine. The words I speak to others come from the best part of my inner being. Though they may not like what they hear, I guarantee they'll be back for seconds. I will do what I say I'm going to do. I will follow through. I will not do what makes me uncomfortable. I am real. So I really feel like that's a heartfelt discussion with adolescents that you may encounter this week. Just finding their place. Where do I belong, Dad and Mom? Like, who am I? You know, my friends are doing this. I don't want to do that. I don't like that. I don't like that my friends are doing that. So what do I do? How do I be true to myself without succumbing to, you know, what my friends are getting into? I don't want to do that because I know it's wrong. Because I know I don't like it. And create a framework and some boundaries and a safe space where your child feels comfortable expressing, putting down roots in what they are right now. You know, letting who they are just be as it is. So that's that. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm just excited. So many good things are happening for families and people and humanity as a whole. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it. Again, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff to this channel. And we'll see you again next week. Take care.